Hey yo, and welcome to the dojo. I'm Code, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Pokemon set, Obsidian Flames. I got with me today a booster box, fresh sealed, and as we can see, it has the Charizard, the Tyranitar, the Dragonite, and last but not least, the Vroom Vroom Revavroom. So what makes this set so cool is that this is the first set in the Scarlet and Violet era that has Terra-type Pokemon that are of different types. This is very reminiscent of the old Delta species cards. For instance, this lovely Fire Mew. But enough about the old days. Let's bust into this booster box. So this isn't the first time that I have opened this set. I actually did a pre-release for this set probably about 2 weeks ago. And although I got 0 EX hits in that pre-release, I did go undefeated. I believe from there, I think I have it around here. Here it is. And gotten the lovely Mawile. Looking fly. And my deck consisted of Cramorant, which in the pre-release format was quite broken because it has this eruption attack. Discard the top of each player's deck. This attack does 100 more damage for each energy discarded in this way. So this bad boy could do up to 250 damage for 2 energy in the pre-release format. Broken. But that's enough about the pre-release. Let's get into this booster box. Let's actually start by taking a look at the different pack arts. We have the Tyranitar. We have the Dragonite, we have the Revavroom, and of course, we got the Charizard. Today, we're gonna go Charizard hunting, y'all. But let's open a Revavroom pack first. I'm pretty excited about this set. I do play the TCG besides, so I would like to make a Charizard deck eventually here. We'll do 1 to the front and go. We have a Water Energy, Melatan, Charcadet, Ponidar, Lil Pup, Poltergeist. Ooh, we got the Toadscroll. The Ninetales. Ninetales has a beautiful SAR in this set, I believe. We got the Eevee. We got the Poniard? I don't know. I'm bad at names. Hey, and look at that. We have our first EX Pokemon. We got the Vincini EX. And it has the Strafe attack. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Nothing special there. And then we have the Victory Flame attack. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. So it's kind of similar to Miraidon has a very similar ability. But for, I believe Miraidon, his is 3 energy as well. He can't attack during the next attack. So kind of, you know, a big basic. We'll take it. Not a Charizard, but a lovely EX Pokemon. All right, 1 to the front. We have Energy, Steenie. Oh boy, we're gonna struggle with Pokemon's names today. Pedaldayan Wooper, the Boltoy. Hey, the Mawile. Not as cool as the pre-release promo, of course, but Mawile. The Bouffalant, the Crabominal, another Paldean Wooper, a Zigzagoon, and last but not least, the Entei. This bad boy was also in my pre-release deck, and he didn't do too much for me that day, but he was fine. So what other cards are in this set that I am looking forward to? Let's see. There's a nice Ice Cube, SAR. Let's just keep pulling. Ooh, I think Herdier, the Glimmet, Rhyme, Rockruff, the Pupitar, the Togetic, the Volcarona, I think that's right, Gloom, the Amoonguss, and Toxtricity. This was my other big hitter in my pre-release deck actually as well. It was the Cramorant and the Toxtricity combo is what I got. Psychic. Numel. Grividare. Dynamo. Phantump. Is that how you say that? Mawile. Arvin. Please correct all my pronunciations in the comments below. Stunfisk. Adino. All right, we have our first art gallery card, the Houndour, looking very good. I love Houndour and Houndoom. And a Togekiss. Let's take a closer look at this Houndoom once I get this bad boy in his sleeve. Actually, he's not a bad boy. He's a very good boy. Houndour. Coordinated pack in the Focus Fangs. He's not doing anything too great for the TCG wise, I don't think. But a gorgeous card. You're just like munching on some apples and stuff. Whatever that is. Probably some berries in the Pokemon universe, huh? That is a beautiful card. So far, my top hit of the break. Vulpix. Hey, Froakie. I like that art. Looking nice. Dramamaka. God, I suck at names. Bruizel. Umbreon. Alright. Poppy. She's got a really nice full art or SAR. Lunatone. The rocks are in this set with some interesting abilities. Let's see. Lunatone's ability here. If you have a Soul Rock in play, prevent all effects or stadiums done to your Pokemon in play. The Toadschool, the Graveyard, and the Scovillion. Although it's not like a mixed type like we used to have for this Pokemon when half the card was red, half the card was green, it does have the double type ability as long as this Pokemon is in play. It is a grass and fire type. Very cool. We got a Charizard booster pack up next. Let's see if this brings us any luck. Could there ever be a Charizard in the Charizard booster pack? Let's find out. Psychic. Wiglet. The Shuckle, looking at his reflection. The Bisharp. The Magneton. The Poltergeist. Toadscruel. Ninetales. And a Vulpix. Alright, let's evolve that baby. Dugtrio. And a Togekiss. We're a little light on the EX cards so far, but let's not give up hope. We still have mini packs left. We got Fighting, Cravana, Lechonk, Fungus, Nosepass, King Yabbit, Letter of Encouragement, Oinkologne, Lil Pup, how do you say that? Smoliv? We'll go with Smoliv. And last but not least, the Scizor. I don't think there's too many cards from the set besides the Charizard that I really want to build decks with, but maybe there is. I've honestly not looked at the set list too closely. So maybe we should do that in a future video as well. We got the basic fire. Time Pull. Eat more. Lopop. Toxel. Ooh, he's looking cool. I like that pose. It looks like a Avenger just landing. Doug Trio. Houndstone. Diggerby? Is that how you say that? The Bellebolt. The Malamar. Hey, the Toadscroll EX. Okay, okay. We will take him. I think you can build some cool decks with this guy. He has the Protective Mycelium ability, which reads, I'm going to read it from here, it's easier. Prevent all the effects and attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached to them. If you're playing this bad boy and you have an energy on them and some of your benched Pokemon, you could protect your Pokemon from abilities like, oh, I'm blanking on the name. The Pokemon that turns off abilities. Somebody in the Psychic type, but you all know what I mean. So, not a bad ability. And of course, it also has the Colony Rush. This attack does 40 more damage for each of your benched Pokemon that has any grass energy attached to it. Okay, so some very nice synergy between that ability and the attack. I could see a deck forming around that Pokemon. Will it be meta competitive right away? I don't think so. Probably have to wait for some rotations, which is true of many of these evolving Stage 1, Stage 2 EX Pokemon right now. I think they have a lot of potential. The Toadscroll, if we also want to put it in a deck with, what? Maybe the Meowscarada. Another good grass type. But let's get to the next pack. Water. Loic. Adino. Charmander! Ooh, he's swiping that heat tackle. But it looks like he's doing a fire spin to me, if I was going by some attacks from the games. Dratini. The Chandelure. Patrol Cap. As long as the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot, cards in your deck can't be discarded by effects of your opponent's attacks, abilities, or item cards. Pokemon tool cards or support cards. Interesting. That could be interesting. Okay, okay. Blossom. Okay, the reverse Charmander. We will take that for sure. The Sinistea. And a Scovillian again. So, what are y'all excited about in this set? Like I said, I don't know the set too well. Obviously, I know the Pokemon that are on the box. But other than that, I'm not really sure. The metal. Charcadet. Ponard, Sinistea. Tadbulb. The Solrock. Okay, so here you can work with our Lunatone. Search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Solar Beam. Okay, so not doing too much there. Okay, here's the Houndoom for my Houndour I pulled earlier. Let's see if he's doing anything interesting. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, this attack does 70 more, hitting for 120. Not super relevant for 2 energy. Then we have a Shadow Slash, discard energy from this Pokemon, 130. Well, that's just a bad card. I'm sorry. Oh, Grand Ball. Okay, okay. I didn't know you were in the set. Magnemite. The Garita. Okay. This card has a cool looking full art and will eventually be very relevant and would have been very great if it would have been in my pre-release deck as well. The Garita says, search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. During This turn, your Pokemon can't attack. So, some energy acceleration, which is never a bad thing. And last but not least, the Claydol. Well, we're still pulling, you know, different cards, so that's good. I think in a future video, I will also be breaking open some ETBs to see, are the pull rates better in the ETBs? I think we should have a Pokemon Center one on the way, as well as I think I do have a normal one in the background over there. But let's stay focused. We got a whole booster box to get through. Oddish. Finizen. This was also a big Pokemon in the pre-release format. Herdier. Lamette. Pokemon League Headquarters. Attacks used by each basic Pokemon in play. Cost colorless more. Okay. Okay. It's good against Lost Box, I suppose. We got the Lunatone again. The Armarouge. Okay, what is Armarouge doing for us? Fire type might be coming back soon. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, the attacking Pokemon is now burned. Not super relevant, I would say. But there are better Pokemon in that line. We got another Greeta. Newell. Mawile. I don't even know this Pokemon. Toj Damaru? Not ringing a bell. Pikachu-like, though. Grumpig. I don't think we've pulled the Grumpig yet. Okay. Dancing the night away, it looks like. The Malamar. The Clodsire. The Floatzel. Oh, nice. The Scizor. Wow. That is a very, very cool artwork. I am digging that hit. Behind is the Thundurus. Okay. These, they're not Trainer Gallery anymore. What are they called? Somebody in the comments will tell me, but these new, like, Poke Gallery Pokemon are looking mighty fine in this generation of Scarlet and Violet, if you ask me. I don't think the artwork on Pokemon has ever been better. We got the Psychic Rhyme. I don't think we'd pulled her yet. Rockruff. Wiglet. Shuckle. The Probopass. The Lycanroc. The Vengeful Punch. This one can be annoying. The Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack of your opponent's Pokemon. Put 4 damage counter on that attacking Pokemon. Very good into Gardevoir, because lots of times they're going to be trying to attack you with that Shining Arcana ability, and they might have to really load up on energy to do so. So 40 damage may be a knockout. Meltan, sorry. Dratini. And Palafin. And yeah, this bad boy was rocking the pre-release with the Jet Punch and the Justice Kick, which you kind of do have to set up the Justice Kick. If this Pokemon didn't move from your bench to your active Pokemon spot this turn, this attack does nothing. I could see that Pokemon being relevant in, probably not standard, but in some of the other formats like GLC. I am not an expert on GLC though. Lechonk. I could have sworn we pulled a different Lechonk. There wouldn't be 2 Lechonks in the set though. Would there? I don't know. But let's keep going. Togepi! Sitting in the field of flowers. Oh, let's find my camera. Gloom. Trevenant. Bellibolt. Flamigo. Cleffa. This was the pre-release promo I wish I would have gotten. The art was cool. But this Pokemon has a great attack. for 0 energy, you can draw cards until you have 7 cards in your hand. Only 30 HP, so this Pokemon ain't surviving a lot, but in a pinch, filling your hand to 7 is never bad. But we have the Houndour, and Togekiss, the Bronzor, the Snubbull, the Capskid, the Drillbur, the Bronzong, the Beartic, the Charmeleon. All right, we haven't pulled the Charmeleon yet. He is melting all of the snow with his attack Heat Tackle. The Diglett, the Varoom, the Vespiquen EX, which is one of these fancy Terra Pokemon with a different type. As we can see, it looks psychic, but it takes grass energy. What do we got? We have Healing Pheromone. Heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon for 1 grass energy. Okay, okay. And the Phantom Queen. Put 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. And does 200 damage besides. Okay. This, I feel like this card, you can make something work with it. It could probably, since it's the Terra type and you're using grass energy, maybe we could even use it with our Toedscruel EX and make it egg. I think we're just about halfway through our booster box now, and we've been doing all right. I'm not disappointed. I would love to pull a Charizard because I would love to start putting that deck together. But you know what? We are here to enjoy Pokemon. So let's keep doing it. Water, Bisharp, Magneton, Temple, Heatmore, Skymory, Espeon, the Sharpedo, Dramaton, the Chubchoo, and the Darkrai. Metal, Lillipup, Toxel, Turcadet, Honard. How do you say that? Is it Lanoon? Dramaton? Oh, Draxix. Dartrix. Blah, I can't talk today. I don't think we pulled him yet. Okay, the Altaria, I guess, Oddish. And the Scolvalian. He is showing up a decent bit today. But will some of our other friends show up? Mr. Charizard. Let's find out. Psychic. Spoink. Dynamo. Skirskit. Excadrill. Pidgeotto. Dragonair. Ooh. Looking rather majestic there. Toedscruel. Okay. We have gold. Okay, Artisan. I did not know Artisan, a gold Artisan was in this set. And of course, Artisan is once during each player's turn that may search their deck for a basic Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box and put it onto their bench. I will definitely be putting this into a deck. Oh, okay. We got a double hit. We got the Houndoom EX. Okay, so there is an EX Houndoom. Very cool, very cool. I gotta find my focus. He's got the Evil Claw attack. If the defending Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. Okay. That could be relevant, but probably not. And then we have the Hound's Fang. This Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. Gross. With 270 hit points on a EX Pokemon and doing damage to itself, and only 220 at that, this Pokemon is not it, I'm afraid. The Miraidon is a basic Pokemon that also does 220. But it's basic. It's not a stage 1. So that's disappointing. But we do like our Houndooms. This was one of my favorite Pokemon back in the day during Gen 2. Cincy. Blub. Numel. Mawile. Frogadier. Stunfisk. Salazzle. Mawile. Solident. Entei. Water. Come on, what do we got? Bouncely. Vulpix. Armarouge. Amoonguss. Samsitoad. I don't know. Cramorant, sorry. We like him. Oh, the Wugtrio. I don't think we've pulled him yet. Does he do anything interesting? For 1 energy, during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Okay. So maybe Control gets a card. Okay, folks. We have a full art. Absol EX, which is Dark type. It has the Future Sight attack. Look at the top 3 cards of either player's deck and put them back in any order. Well, that's interesting. And it's got the Cursed Slug. If your opponent has 3 or fewer cards in their hand, this attack does 120 more damage. So base 100 up to 220. For 3 energy, not the greatest, but a beautiful card. When I was playing Pokemon Unite for a bit, Absol was one of my favorite Pokemon to play Unite with. So we'll take an Absol. Fire. We're gonna just start going a little faster. We've gotten through, I think, half the box at this point. I'll try to call out if we see someone new, like Kangaskong, just protecting the baby Kangaskong. Does Kangaskong have a baby form? When Pokemon used to have babies? I do not know. But what turns the Kangaskong from being purple when it's born to brown when it grows up? There must be an evolution in there somewhere, and I'm just not aware of the baby form. Maybe? I don't know. Love the artwork, though. Scyther? Oh, Scyther. Drillbur, and the Skizzer. We've taken the packs out of the box. Still got a few left, though. And we're still gonna pull the illustrious Charizard. Actually, I wouldn't mind pulling the T-Tar either. I think I could work that into a deck as well. But let's see what we get. We're gonna start going, oh, well, I don't think we pulled this guy. Crabrawler. Fairy. I don't think we've pulled him either. Caps Kid. Town Store, that's a new, oh, it's a stadium. Okay, once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a Pokemon tool card, reveal it, and put it into their hand. And shuffle. Not sure if there's a deck that would be great in. Yeah, nothing's coming to mind. Dugtrio. Houndstone. Digsby. Oh, we spoiled it, but... Oh, I guess we had missed a card anyways. But, alright. Dark. Is it darkness for Charizard? What do you think? Ooh, Rowlet. I don't think we've seen that art of the Rowlet. Looking nice. Cologne, Salazzle, Liquid, Heatmore, and Entei. We're just gonna keep rolling. Oh! You know, a lot of people I think were making some noise about this little guy, the Bonsly. This is the first Bonsly, I guess, printed since back in the Neo days, I believe. And he's doing the Blubbering attack for 0 energy. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Good to have you back, little tree. Good to have you back. Oh, okay. Okay. We got the Dragonite EX, which of course has the wing attack for 70 damage with colorless cost. And we have the Mighty Meteor for water electric. Flip coin, if heads, this attack does 140 more damage. If tails, during your next turn, this Pokemon can attack. Okay. So you're swinging for 280 or 140 and you can't attack. Doesn't seem too great if you ask me, but I'm also not an expert in the TCG. I actually just recently started playing within about the last month. It's probably been 2 months by now. I think I started kind of around the time Paldea came out. Oh, I don't think we've pulled this little rabbit. His eyes there. I don't know what the little rabbit's been up to, but he looks a little bit dazed, if you will. And he's doing the stompy stomp. All right. Pidgey. Oh, I forgot there's a nice Pidgeot that is very meta relevant. If not now, definitely will be in the future. That would be a good pull as well. Another Greta. Okay. Psychic. Nimble. Malamar. Cravana. Tricadet. And Claydol. Will the Charizard grace us with the presence today? I don't know. I assume since we pulled a full art and a gold card, we've gotten our big hits from this box, but I would take a normal Charizard EX. That is a-okay with me. I don't need the super fancy one. I just want to build a deck with them. But we got some ETBs as well. All is not lost if we do not pull him here today. Fire, Charizard, are you there? Buddy? Maybe? Huh? Come on. Togepi. And Darkrai. It was a dark Pokemon. But I do think there are going to be some interesting ways to play that Charizard. You of course have synergies with other Charizards that are currently available in this rotation. We of course have the Charizard from the Pokemon Go, which has like the amplifying of your fire energy type attack. Okay. Hold on that thought. Because we got Rhyme laying it down here. This was I did enjoy this gym battle in the Scarlet and Violet games. And Rhyme, I don't think we read this card earlier, so we will read it now. Draw 3 cards, switch out your opponent's active Pokemon. Switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. Your opponent chooses the new active Pokemon. So it's like a light draw and half a gust, we'll call it. You don't get to pick, but you do get some draw at the same time. That can be relevant. I'm not sure if it's better than just plain boss and some draw supporters though. It's trying to like draw that line and doing both things, but neither very well. But we can be rhyming. But yeah, what was I saying before that? Charizards, yeah, there's some decent synergy out there between the different Charizards. We have that one, so the Pokemon Go Charizard. In one more set, we're gonna have there's a Charizard in 151, of course, because Charizard is... What is Charizard's Pokemon number? Bulbasaur is number 1. So does that mean Charizard is 6 or 9? I'm not sure. But anyways, that Charizard could be a nice one to mix with. And of course, we also have the Radiant Charizard, which is a good comeback type Pokemon. Pidgey? Okay, another Absol EX, just the normal EX this time. Definitely not as cool as that full art Absol EX we did pull earlier, but it's an EX. That is some cool artwork though, actually. I like that with these new EX artworks, like they're breaking the frame of the border. So the cards still do have the border, but you can see like the rocks and like the claw goes into the border of the card as well. Like I said earlier, Pokemon's, they're kind of killing it with the art these days. Let's see how many packs we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there a Charizard in here? Do we feel the heat? I hope so. I don't know if we pulled this Wooper. Maybe we have. I don't know. He's shocked. That's like a classic YouTube thumbnail shot on that Wooper. Maybe I should just superimpose my face onto that Wooper for the thumbnail of this video. We will see. I don't even think I know this Pokemon. Drampa? What? Where did you come from? Interesting. I do not know what gen that is. I do have some years of gaps in my Pokemon knowledge, that is for sure. You got to love the Ice Cube. Special art rare. The simplicity on that card. Okay, there's a card behind it too. Very cool. Ice Cube EX. A basic fire Pokemon with water cost, because we got that fire Terra type going on here. And it has, if I can get it in focus, the attack Scalding Block. Discard an energy from this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon can't attack. I love the card. I love the artwork. Is it good? Is it good? If it was 2 water energies, I think you could justify it. But 3? I don't know. Yeah, and it's not even like one of those is colorless. You have to pay the water cost, which probably just means it's not a great card, but it's a beautiful card. And my wife's favorite animal are penguins, so she might appreciate that little guy. Got our favorite bunny. Okay, Pidgeotto. I think that might have been the first Pidgeotto that we've seen. Back-to-back bangers? Okay. Okay. The Cleffa? That, I mean, everyone wants to pull the Charizard, right? But if we're being honest with ourselves, the Cleffa is the most beautiful card in the set. Although, like I said, I haven't seen all of the set, but I had seen renders of this card, and holy smokes, folks. That's a beautiful Pokemon. Wow. Let's take one more look at that card. That is just a beautiful Got the Shooting Star. Good holofoil. This is why I got back into Pokemon, folks. Because of beautiful cards like Cleffa. This box, no Charizard. I don't even care at this point. I think, to me, I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of this box. It's not all about pulling the big, valuable cards. It's about pulling the beautiful cards and cards that you appreciate, cards that you're nostalgic about. That's the beauty of Pokemon right there. That's why I got back into playing the card game. Thunderous. We have 3 packs left. We got the T-Tar, the Charizard, and the Revavroom. I'm saying let's just open the Charizard pack. 3 packs left. Did you ever, like, when you were a kid, all right? Let me rewind. When I was a kid, I definitely opened a lot of base set. And there were all sorts of myths about, like, the pack art holding which Pokemon. Like, you can't pull a Charizard out of a Charizard pack art. Like, they put him in the Blastoise pack art. There were all these, like, little fables that went around the playground. Ooh, the Lapras. Digging that art, too. A lot of cool little, like, playground fables. I think I still have superstition from that. Like, I don't think, to this day, I don't think it's possible to pull a Charizard out of a Charizard pack art. So that's why we opened the Charizard there. Just in case we're going to get one today. It's obviously not going to be in the Charizard pack art. 2 packs left. Come on. What did I tell you? It's never in the Charizard pack art. What was that one? That was the T-Tar. Okay. Okay. Perfect box. It's not the super fancy one. It is just the full art. But like I said, I really don't care which ones I pull. Great centering and stuff on this one too. But I'm not going to shove this bad boy away in a binder. He is most certainly going into the deck. And we better read Charizard, because this Pokemon is definitely going to be meta relevant, especially right now. Especially Dark typing is super good, because one of the meta defining decks is, of course, the Gardevoir EX, which can accelerate unlimited energy from your discard pile. And Charizard just comes up and says, "Hey, Gardevoir, I'm your weakness. I'm a Dark type Pokemon, and I got a good ability and a good attack. So let's read it." The Charizard EX has the ability Infernal Rain. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic fire energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Then shuffle your deck. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic fire energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. And this doesn't have to be used like if you're just straight up evolving from a Charmeleon. This also works with Rare Candy. So just some great energy acceleration on this Charizard EX. And of course, it has the Burning Darkness for 2 fire energy. You gotta love the energy cost, which is doing a flat out base 180 damage. But it also says This attack does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So, to a Gardevoir, even without the additional damage, if you pull this bad boy out on turn 1, what are you doing? You're doing 360 damage. Did I do math right? I did do math right. I'm good at math. 360 damage just with your weakness. So for the Gardevoirs, you don't even need that additional damage. But so if 180, let's say it's like mid-game, let's say your 3 prize cards are taken. That's an additional 90 damage. So with 3 prize cards, this card, gosh, now I have to do more math and I have to like actually kind of be good at it. You're doing 270 damage with 3 prize cards taken. What a box. This is the last pack that we have. And everything that we pull in this pack is just going to be icing on the cake because this was a ridiculous booster box. And that's one of the things I really like about this new Scarlet and Violet era. I'm sure the collectors aren't as happy because the card values aren't as high because the pull rates are way up. But I just love Pokemon. And I love pulling cool Pokemon. So the fact that I can do that more easily with this new era of Pokemon makes me very happy. But let's see what our last pack has for us. Will there be last pack magic? I will say my last booster box for, it would have been, yeah, Paldea was the last set, was redonkulous too. I pulled both of the SAR and the full art of the Iono, so you can't complain. I've been very fortunate recently with my pulls. And I got a Charizard today, folks. Can we just breathe for a minute? We did a thing. It wasn't the Charizard, but we pulled a Charizard. That's all I wanted. And the Cleffa. We'll get back to them. All right. Let's see what this last pack magic brings for us. Darkness. We got the Cleffa. Just reminding me. Beautiful Cleffa. We have the Inkay. The Toedscool. Houndoom. What is this Pokemon? Arbulvia? Gosh, on my last pack, I'm like struggling to read. Too many cards. Team Star Grunt. Altaria. The Larvesta. The Bronzor. And our last Pokemon card is another Darkrai. I think we pulled like 4 or 5 of those Darkrai's. But folks, let's just go over the hits from the... So let's review. We pulled Vincentini, the Houndour, the Scizor, the Toedscool EX, the Vespiquen, the Gold. That's a really bad, like, never mind. We pulled some gold today. The Artisan. We pulled the Houndoom EX. We pulled the EX Absol, the Dragonite EX. We pulled the Full Art Rhyme. We pulled the normal Absol EX. The SQ EX, the most beautiful card in the set. The Cleffa Illustrator Rare. That's what they're called. Oh my gosh, it took me to the very end of the video to remember. It's called the Illustrator Rare. No more trainer galleries, Illustrator Rare. Beautiful. And of course, the last big hit we pulled in our second to last pack, the Charizard EX Full Art. And that will do it for our video today. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe down below. I'll be responding to every comment I get on the video. And let's just all enjoy the magic of opening Pokemon card packs. It really brings me back. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace out.